Hello, hello. How are you guys? I hope you're doing fine. I'm back here today to say a few more things about English grammar. Before I start, I want to remind you that in the description there are some extra links. It's a very good idea to watch this video together with the other links to get a full picture of the new phenomenon that is past continuous, right? So don't forget. So since this is a continuous tense, past continuous, like present continuous, the recipe is almost the same. So I need the verb to be and the ing verb. Right? This is what I need to make present continuous also, but there is a difference that the verb to be here must be in the past form because this is past continuous. So what's the past form of the verb to be? I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, you were, they were. Do you remember? If you don't remember, there is a link in the description. So, and the ing verb. So I was eating, you were eating, he was eating, she was eating, it was eating, we were eating, you were eating, they were eating. Simple. Well, what about the question? Well, it's simple again because I have the verb to be, right? So to form the question with the verb to be, I just need to invert it. I was I eating? The ing verb, right? So the verb to be, in a way, leads the tense to the question, the affirmative, the negative, right? I was I eating, right? Can you guess the other forms? For instance, if my subject was he and not I, can you guess? He was eating. Was he eating? And if it was plural, like they, can't hear you. They were eating. Were they eating? The verb to be, eh? The same in negative. The verb to be in negative. I was not. And the ing verb. I was not eating. In plural, I picked you. You were not eating. Can you guess the other forms? So if it was he, that's right, he was not eating, right? They, that's right, they were not eating. And here is a table that presents past continuous, the whole of it. It's a very good idea to read it horizontally, like I was eating, was I eating, I was not, or short form, wasn't eating, contracted, eh? Plural, you were eating, were you eating, you were not, or contracted short form, weren't eating. Eh? He was eating, was he eating, he was not, or he wasn't eating, and so on. Let's pick one more. They were eating, were they eating, they were not, or weren't eating. So that's all about the form, but what about the use? Well, there are three main rules, plus an extra that you will watch. You have to watch another video that is, I have attached. First rule, for long unfinished actions in the past. What does that mean? Long, centimeters, meters, inches, what? I'm talking about time. So he was sleeping for how long? For 2 hours. And here I see one of the keywords, possible keywords of past continuous, together with a time expression. And for how long? For 2 hours. He was sleeping and sleeping, right? What's the second rule? The second. Well, since in the first rule I have one long action, when it comes to the second rule, I have two long actions happening at the same time without interrupting one another, right? So they're parallel, right? And I use while or its synonym as to connect the two verbs. So mom was cleaning the house. She was cleaning and cleaning and cleaning for some time, while or as I was playing video games for some time, right? Yes? So one long action, rule one. For is a possible keyword together with a time expression. Two long actions parallel happening at the same time, while or as are the words that unite, connect the two verbs, right? There is one more here, that's rule C. So I use past continuous together with past simple. So here there is some sort of collaboration between past continuous and past simple. I'll tell you a secret. We said that past continuous shows long actions. Past simple shows short finished actions. Let's see what I mean. So I use past continuous together with past simple to describe one long action. Here it is. I was sleeping and sleeping and sleeping. So that was interrupted by a sudden short action. I usually use the word when between the two verbs. So I was sleeping and sleeping and sleeping, long action, when suddenly, boom, the phone rang. This is the short action, right? Meaning that it happened very fast and suddenly, right? So, long actions in the past, two long actions in the past, parallel. The keywords are while and as. And interrupted actions, a long action that was happening and happening and happening, when suddenly a short action interrupted the long action. Yeah. So here I have collected the keywords so of past continuous for plus a time expression, right? It shows long unfinished. It refers to long unfinished action in the past. While or as, we said two long actions happening at the same time in the past. And when, I have one long action expressed in past continuous that is interrupted by a sudden short action expressed in past simple. So that's all. Don't forget, guys, as I told you, to watch the other videos to get the full picture. See you later.